Hey guys, it's time for the question of the week. This is actually the second question of this week. um, I didn't do one last week, and it actually worked out perfectly because I did one yesterday to make up for last week's, and this is actually kind of builds on that one. So for that one, it's why would anyone choose not to be with their twin flame? And I will put the link to that video under this one. So you can check that one out if you haven't already. But so then this one is a continuation of that. It's, basically dealing with, will the twin flame feel hurt or reject it if you choose not to be with them once you are balanced? And the answer to this lies in the part of the question, once you are balanced. Because once you are balanced, your twin flame is also balanced, right? Regarding each other. And remember, this is only regarding each other. It's not regarding anyone or anything else right now in the world. It's only you and your twin flame. You can only balance for your twin flame. So once you balance, you're balancing for your twin flame because you guys are the same energetic field. And if the energetic field is balanced, it's just balanced, right? So that means you're both balanced. So when you're balanced, that means the energetic field is basically clear. It's clear. So then that enables your soul to bring you two together physically. Another thing that's important to realize here and to really understand is that as you are balancing, as you are shifting closer into alignment with your soul, as you are progressing along this journey, your twin flame is not doing anything. Actually, even before you started doing any of this work, when your twin flame left you or whatever, when you guys were separated physically, that your twin flame wasn't doing anything. It wasn't because your twin flame, really wanted to be away from you. That's not what happened. It's all the energy. The energy is doing everything. And by the energy, I mean when you separated, and if you're still separated, it's the push-pull, fear-based, addictive energy that's causing that, which means that's your unbalanced shared energetic field. Your shared energetic field is not balanced. When you balance out your shared energetic field, and as you're working towards that, and your twin flame keeps coming back in and showing up and hitting you up or whatever, that's also your twin flame not doing that. That is your soul bringing you guys together. Your soul, desires itself. Your soul wants to be together, right? So it wants you two to be together, even physically, and it will make that happen as long as the shared energetic field is clear and physically you can come together. Because really, remember, guys, you are never really apart. You are the same soul. So, but your soul will bring you together physically even as long as your shared energetic field is balanced. So having said that, your twin flame, when you're balanced, it's not like, because right now, say you're pushing, right? You're pushing, and your twin flame is pulling. But when you balance, you stop pushing. But a lot of times people think that means that then your twin flame is going to start pushing you and you're going to be pulling back, right? That's not how it works. You are never, ever, ever the pull energy with your twin flame. You can't be that. That's not how this works. You are always the push until you're balanced and you're just there. You're not pushing or pulling. So when you're balanced, also that means your twin flame's not pulling anymore, but they're also not pushing. And then it's your soul that can bring you two together once the shared energetic field is clear and balanced, right? So having said that, what is causing anyone to feel anything, hurt, rejection, whatever? It's always a thought. And it's always more precisely the belief in that thought. So the thoughts regarding your twin flame in this whole journey, they're always caused by your fear-based push-pull addictive energy. You're the push, the twin flame's the pull, right? All the thoughts regarding for your twin flame towards you and you towards your twin flame are caused by this energy. The whole act of balancing out your shared energetic field means you are balancing out that energy. So it's no longer controlling your mind. It's no longer controlling your thought. When it comes to you two with your twin flames, you're in a state of meh. That means you are not even in your mind. You are in your soul feelings. So, there's no thoughts there that are fear-based. There's no thoughts that can make any pain happen, because there's no thoughts that are fear-based, and therefore no belief in the thoughts that are fear-based. And all pain comes from fear-based thoughts, right? Or belief in fear-based thoughts. Even all extremely high feelings, like good feelings, so to speak. Meh does not feel that intense, like, say, passion, if you want to call it, or those intense high feelings either. Because remember, if you go up high, that's feeding your fear-based energy, but then guess what? You always have to come back low. Remember, it's a cycle, it's a spiral as you move through this journey. And so you don't want to go up high, so you don't come back low, right, and feel like crap. So the balance is in the middle. And so there's never any of those strong high feelings either. Like, there are no longer those strong, awful low feelings. You're balanced. So the state of meh, it's neutral. It's neutral. You're not in your head, so you're not believing thoughts or having thoughts that you're believing, negative or positive, about the twin flame. You're just in this state of peace, of calm, of contentment, of wholeness. And it's that state where you feel, that's why I say, it doesn't affect you one way or the other when you're in meh, whether or not your twin flame is physically next to you or on the other side of the earth, right? It just doesn't affect you either way, because you're always in the state of meh. That physical form of your twin flame cannot make you feel anything. Nobody can, actually. But, for our purposes, that's not what's going on. Once your fear-based energy is balanced, you are in that state, and you know that, and that's where you are. You are not affected by that. Likewise, your twin flame is balanced when you're balanced. So that's the same thing. Your twin flame doesn't feel any kind of hurt or rejection or anything. So how this plays out physically then, it's different. Everyone's journey is unique and individual, how it manifests physically. However, I can say from what I've seen from my students who chose not to be with their twin flames at this point and stuff, that it kind of just happens naturally. There's no drama. There's no pain. There's no argument. There's no fighting, nothing like that. It kind of just happens where, if the twin flame comes in, it's at a point where, you're balanced and, but you're seeing someone else, or I want to clarify this from yesterday's video as well. I always say that people can choose to be with someone else. You can also choose to not be with anyone. And that's perfect too. This is not about just, getting into some physical relationship. This is a reunion of your own soul. So once you are balanced, you feel full and whole and complete. You don't even need anyone, not your twin flame, not anyone physically. If you want to, great. But it's not like you need to have a relationship here. Okay. I just want to clarify that you can choose just to be you, with you. This, that's perfect, and that's fine. And people have chosen that I've worked with as well. So, but what happens is, it's like they kind of just, accept it. It's just like they float away. It's not like they float away. It's just, they just kind of stop coming in. And it's not any drama. It's not any hurt. It's not any pain. It's just balance. And it's just, they're either there or not, and you're either there with them or not. That's meh. That's neutrality. That's balance. And that's actually unconditional love. Because once you feel like you want someone there or need someone there, guess what? That's condition, right? So that's how it happens. And I just also want to point out, remember, the whole universe is cyclical. There's a universal law about this. It's cyclical. So just because someone in this moment right now, has chosen not to be with their twin flame, or to be alone, or their twin flame is not there and they're balanced in a state of meh, guess what? That doesn't mean that, like, tomorrow or next month or even in next year, your twin flame will cycle back around. And you guys, your soul will bring you in together again, because that's just how it works. And, you might run into each other somewhere, or, you might be able to, like, call each other up and, go meet each other as friends if, you're both in other relationships or whatever. It's easy. It's not like a contrived thing. Your mind is no longer there. So it ebbs and it flows, and you go with the flow. And so that's the best way that I can really explain it, how it is and how it feels. But no, your twin flame does not feel hurt or rejected. Now, if you're, if you're not fully balanced, and then you're like, no, I'm choosing this person over you or whatever, obviously that's not balanced. That's fear-based energy talking. So then, yes, your twin flame will feel like, angry, hurt, confused, rejected, whatever, right? Because fear-based energy will be there, and you won't be balanced, and you won't be meh. So in order for this to go down where nobody is hurt, everyone's cool, everyone's awesome, everyone's just flowing right along, is you have to be balanced. You have to be in meh, which means that there's no need to even explain to your twin flame anything. I mean, it's not about words, it's not about thoughts, it's not about anything physical. It's an energetic state of being. So I hope that answered that question. This question came to me a lot, just like yesterday's question did. And I hope with these two questions combined, you can get a better sense of, what happens once you do reach meh, once you do balance. It is a beautiful place to be, whether or not your twin flame is there right next to you, like I said, or across the world or whatever. That's irrelevant. It's a beautiful, beautiful state, and it's just amazing, and it helps improve every area of your life. Will just, improve drastically, and all of your relationships with everyone will as well. So keep bouncing, guys. Keep heading towards meh, and I will see you in the next question of the week. Thanks for watching. Lots of love.